So today let's study lesson 289. The title is Out of Sight, Out of Mind. So it means that it's said to emphasize that when someone or something cannot be seen, it is easy to forget it, him or her. This is the idea of this sentence. Okay, so this is the title of the text. So nowadays we live in a society that the media influences our lives. So they influence in the way that we get dressed, they driven us. We are driven to spend more money on unnecessary things just to be like others, just don't feel different from others, because if the media imposes that we need to have a new TV, for example, smart TV, that every family has a smart TV, so we led to buy a smart TV because the others have. So we tend to compulsion and to keep up with the Joneses. Alright, this expression, it means to keep up with the Joneses is to have or to try to imitate other people's life, things that people have, things that people do. We try to tend to do the same like others. So and nowadays, so the massive TV commercials, ads, so tend us to we tend to spend a lot of money. Okay, so because we are led to buy things just because are shown, okay, on the internet, because it's said that other people have. And what about you? What do you think about this text? Do you agree? You don't agree? So, and you? So, do you act sometimes in a way that the text describes people's lives? Now another question. Which luxurious, unnecessary things do you sometimes indulge yourself with? So you buy to yourself, alright? So what makes an advertisement more credible? In your opinion, what makes an advertisement more credible? And what makes a song punchline catchy? Okay, a song punchline, the principal sentence of the song. Alright, catchy is something that is always on your mind. So, for example, when you listen to some music, so you start singing that music on your mind later. Okay, because it is catchy, it's easy to remember. All right, so who is the target audience of the music industry? Okay, who do you think is the target audience of the music industry? You are going to answer these questions. You are going to give your opinion about the text and send me by WhatsApp. Now we are going to train the vocabulary. Alright, I'm gonna give you the sentence and you are going to repeat and substitute. You should check if this author is credible. Website. Okay, we repeat and make the substitution. You can't discard a hypothesis you barely analyzed it. You can't discard a hypothesis you barely analyzed it. Possibility. His motives are fairly reasonable. His motives are fairly reasonable. Explanations. Intentions. Now I'm gonna give you a sentence and you are going to repeat and substitute for a similar word. Alright? I expect more from the climax of the joke he told us. I expected more from the climax of the joke he told us. Punchline. He was paid 50 grand to advertise that product. He was paid 50 grand to advertise that product. Endorse. I don't think that headline sounds very commercial or attractive. I don't think that headline sounds very commercial or attractive. Catchy. We nearly surrendered to those unnecessary fancy things. We nearly surrendered to those unnecessary fancy things. Luxuries. Why did you pick up this leaflet about hotels in Madagascar? Why did you pick up this leaflet about hotels in Madagascar? Brochure. Okay, leaflet and brochure are some kind of paper that people hand in on the streets. For example, brochure or leaflets about courses, about dentists, okay? So we call this leaflet or brochure, okay? So it is a synonym. Now, we are going to lesson 290. So debate. How parents raise up their children in the modern world. We are going to read the text and you are going to answer the questions. Okay, so what do you think about parenting styles in the modern world? Do you believe that children are being spoiled? So spoiled, it means so that parents they do everything that the children want. They buy, they give, okay? So it means spoiled. So and children, so they don't behave, they don't have limits, so they are spoiled. And do you believe that children are being spoiled? What things should parents be teaching their children? How can you live in the modern world but maintain old-fashioned values? Okay, so you are going to give your opinion. So now we are going to what do you say? What do you say when you ask someone to keep you informed on a certain subject? When you want to thank someone and show how glad you are for something they have done for you. To let someone know that if they need anything, they can rely on you. When you wanted to express that you deeply hope for something to happen. To mean that you'd rather not take risks and be careful about a certain situation. To express that after something bad happened to someone, he or she came out of it without any injuries. When you wanted to say goodbye to someone. When you recognize a person has done a good job. Now, I'm gonna check, okay? So I'm gonna give you the answers. So when you check. So number 1. Okay, about what you say. Now you check. Keep me posted. Number 2. I appreciate it. Number 3. Count on me. Number 4. Cross your fingers. Number 5. Let's play it safe. Number 6. He or she is safe and sound. Number 7. Catch you later. Number 8, well done. Okay, so you are going to do the exercise what you say and you are going to check. All right, so these are the answers of what you say.